All right, hi. Name's Don Gearhart, and this is my project and portfolio for. This is the initial block mesh. So quickly, just as background, level is going to be kind of like a facility that has these mechs that are on the loose and causing havoc in the facility, and you have escaped to like an employee lounge. Um, when it is completed and all the mechanics are added in, these doors will most of these doors will be locked. And as you can see, there's these panels that come across with the red light indicating that they're locked. And the player will have to either shoot or interact with these electrical panels to get the doors to unlock. The way that they would probably figure that out is through these employees, which one of the side objectives is to talk to every employee, and they will give you little hints and tidbits about the level itself. One might ask, wow, I could really go for a soda. These big square boxes will be the soda or vending machines. These spinning objects are coins that you will need to buy said soda from the vending machines. One thing that I added here, where the coin is kind of like over these circular objects, which are trash cans, is that I plan on adding like a search the trash can for the coin, because one of the objectives is to like collect all the coins. Now, one of the last objectives, and probably this employee or NPC will tell you about, is to shoot all the mechs. So if you come over here, you can see a few down there. I'm going to be adding a gun mechanic so that you can shoot both these panels and the mechs down there. And that is also one of the side objectives. Now, there's more mechs throughout the level, so if you want to complete that objective fully, you're going to have to get every single one of them. So you would also have to unlock every door. Now, onto the main three paths that the player has to take. The first on the left here is kind of the warehouse, and I plan on adding signs that says like balcony exit, and it's going to say that over there, you know, elevator exit over here, and warehouse exit here, or executive office is kind of the plan for that one. First one here, you can see there's a mech right in here behind like the locked door, and there's a bunch of crates and like storage shelves that are kind of fallen over in boxes. So the player wants to kind of get to the other side. I have to jump, do some parkour as it is. This is kind of like a little lift. I plan on adding the same red light kind of electrical box on the side. The player, it'll be down at first, and the player will have to shoot it to make it lift up. And then the exit is right there behind one more of the mechs, and that is kind of like a garage door. And as you can see, I added kind of like a blasted in hole, and from all the chaos going on, and there is parts of the building blown in and different shipping crates knocked over. Before going that way, I'm gonna travel back because I added some valves in to make sure the player can't really just run backwards the entire time. This is the elevator. We'll do that one last because there's really no coming back from that once you get on the elevator. One idea that I had for this exit is kind of the light here coming down and flickering, making it a little bit more ominous when you walk it when you turn that corner and you see a mech standing right there. Uh, and I'll be adding the AI so that they're walking around and they track you. The with the mechs, I do plan on having when they get close to you, within a certain distance, it kind of resets the level or goes back to a checkpoint sort of deal. So you go, oh, well, I didn't expect that, and you don't lose all of your progress. Then you come out to this balcony, which is overlooking kind of the mountainous, snowy area. Um, I added white to the trees to at least start with that snowy feel. And the main goal is to get to the parking lot area, which leads to the exit. Kind of added like a little valley there so that you could see kind of the best way to the way to get out. Also, I added some of these vents that are running along, so they're kind of tracing the building, and they collapse as this truck has driven into the side of the building. And there are more mechs down there to add to that shoot all mechs goal. Um, so traveling back from this exit, we will do the final way to get out of the building. So after unlocking this door, the player would run into this executive office. I plan on adding kind of sliding glass doors to this that the player would come over here, click that button, unlock. Also, there's another coin in there for the collection items. The player can get on, rides right up to the top, and it doesn't go back down, so that it also acts as another valve to the player. So once again, I added these kind of ventilation shafts all along the building, like a lot of large buildings have. Also like a ladder. I want to have like a sign that says like, oh, like helicopter like up there, and then that ladder's down, so there's no way for you to get to the helicopter, unfortunately. Although that would be very cool. So from here, the player can kind of see the balcony down there that they can jump onto that. Get down here. Oh, there's no blocking on that. And once again, there's more of the mechs down here that they could shoot and fight, or they could try to get around if they so choose. This is actually the final part of the one other exit in the warehouse, as you can see. And after doing all those things, the player can finish up by running out. And the very last thing that I plan on doing is having this being kind of like a button a or another one of those shooting the, the electrical panel to unlock, adding a red light to that, of course, and this being the finishing area. And the player would stop here, and it would tally up everything that they've done and what they have missed, of course, and then that adds a little bit to the replayability for them and being like, hey, oh wow, I didn't kill all the mechs. How did I miss one? Or I didn't collect all the coins, or I didn't even know I could buy a soda, or things of that nature. So that is my level, and I hope to hear some great feedback.